Welcome, fans and collectors! This is Marvel and DC 379 with another review, and today we'll be looking at Marvel Legends Wolverine from the Puck Wave. So here's the package. It says Marvel, the trademark, Wolverine, and there's that really sick artwork of Wolverine using his iconic claws. There's the package, and I just love how it's very comic book style. Marvel Legends, Wolverine, and it says Hasbro right there. Nothing at the sides. And I even love how even the read-up feels like very comic bookish. Wolverine. Is Wolverine the ultimate weapon? With claws like that, it's Mr. Ultimate Weapon to you, bub. And there's that really great pose of the figure and that awesome artwork. And this is in the Puck Wave. So that's the Build-A-Figure Puck, and here's the other available figures. And this was also known as Wolverine Legends during the time. And here's the figure itself, Wolverine. And well, since this is an older figure, he's being sold for ridiculous scalper prices. I got this guy for a somewhat reasonable price, not really. It's like $59.64 tax. I mean, it's still pricey, but still better than what he's being sold for. And I've been meaning to get a Wolverine in his classic yellow and blue outfit, and I'm glad I did. So let's begin. So colors are, well, obviously blue and yellow for the majority of the costume, and there is black on his mask ears. And I really like the detail, like on his boots, there's like little black stripes, kind of looks padded and armored. Same for here, and there's even black for the soles of his shoes, and the same goes for his gloves. Like there's black here, here, and here. Same goes for here, here, and here. And I really like the flesh tone on his arms, but it doesn't really match his face, so they kind of look mismatched. So I think he got a tan or something. I don't know. That does bug me, but not really. And the gold on his belt looks very nice. It looks incredible. It looks just wow. And I like that it's different from the yellow on his suit, but you can see some paint starting to wear out, which is why I really hate metallic and chrome, and I hate that kind of stuff. That's why I always complain about metallic paint and chrome, because as nice as it looks, they wear out very easily. But if you ever get your own Wolverine, and hopefully for a decent price like I do, and if this wears, you can easily repaint it. So take a look at the head sculpt. Looks like classic Wolverine. Very fierce, very feral, and I really like his mask ears, nicely sculpted. And the yellow on his mask, and the flesh tone on his mouth, but it doesn't really match the arms, which is very unfortunate. So, articulation, ball jointed head with a hinged neck, hinged shoulder, butterfly shoulder joint, bicep swivel, double hinge elbow, hinge swivel wrist, ball jointed torso, swivel waist, ball jointed legs, upper leg swivel, double hinge knees, boot swivel, and hinged ankles. So excellent articulation, especially for a very agile character like Wolverine. For accessories, he is from the Puck Wave, but he doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece, but honestly I don't mind. But he does come with a stand, which is a really nice shade of blue, and it's a reuse from the stands from other figures like the Walmart exclusive Avengers figures. And I actually have one. This is from the Neo-Classic Iron Man. And there's pegs here, here, and here. And there are peg holes, so if you want them to stand on the stand, you can if you want, but I don't use these stands. But I'm still glad that they included the stand. And this isn't really an accessory per se, but I don't know, if it's integrated into the arms, I'm going to count them as an accessory. His iconic claws. and they look very nice. This one is slightly bent, but I was able to bend it back into shape out of package. It's not perfect, but at least it looks good enough. Oh, and also, I have a very good friend of mine named Cody who was able to inform me that claws like this that's made of a harder plastic. I mentioned in the Juggernaut Wave Wolverine that you use the hot water trick. You don't have to use it for these claws since they're a harder plastic, and you can actually remove them, readjust them, and super glue them back into place. And there's actually a tutorial for that, so I'll put that in the description if you want to do that, just in case if you have a Wolverine with misshaped claws. So I have to thank my friend Cody for that. So yeah, I'm glad that they included these claws, because he's not Wolverine without them. And here's a comparison with his Juggernaut Wave counterpart, and you can see the similarities and differences. Like, the yellow on this Wolverine is more of a mustard brown yellow, while this Wolverine has more of a bright, normal shade of yellow. And, well, you can see so many differences between them, not just the fact that it's a different costume, but everything. But the biggest difference I see is that this Wolverine is a little bit taller, and I compared him with my other Marvel Legends, and he's about the same scale. And that kind of bugs me because Wolverine is a short character. He's around 5 feet. So this Wolverine is much more accurate in terms of scale. So yeah, that's the only thing I have to say about this Wolverine that bugs me. So I would assume this is Hugh Jackman in the classic costume. So my final thoughts, I really love this Wolverine figure. It's my favorite, but that doesn't mean he's perfect. Like, the flesh tone on his arms don't match his mouth, and he's a little too tall. And again, I'm kind of convinced that this is Hugh Jackman in the classic costume. But otherwise, this is a really good figure, but I still don't think he's worth what he's being sold for online. So if you ever get this guy, I recommend getting him for a really great deal, either loose or carded. So thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. So until then, Excelsior, true believers. Well, if it isn't one of my best buddies, Wolverine. Honestly, I like your blue and yellow outfit so much better. The brown and yellow one, it makes me think of piss and crap. I wear a red suit because, just in case if I get shot or stabbed, you wouldn't tell. Shut up, Wade.